All right, welcome into the Grapevine. It's a Tuesday morning here on Smooth 98.1. This is your love music, love life, love entertainment gist station as well. 20 minutes past 8 a.m. Apologies for starting a few minutes behind time. You know, sometimes you need to make sure that the soup is perfectly ready before you jump right in with getting to eat. So that is what happened. But we're here right now, ready to walk into the world of entertainment, bring you up to speed with what's going on in that sphere, that circle, that sector. Basically, my name is Ayokunmi, and welcome into a Tuesday installment of the show. Keep up with us. Let us know your thoughts on the stories, and of course, share gist with us as well. This is where we just get to relax and have a good time. That is what we always do. The WhatsApp number is 0911 0911 That is the WhatsApp number. You can also join the live stream on YouTube and leave your comments there at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. That is how you can be a part of the Grapevine this morning. Joining me for the first time in the year 2026 to take a look at what's been going on in the entertainment space, the one and only Irabor Okosun. Irabor, 2 billion. I've increased your money now.
Amen. Amen. I claim it in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Good morning, Ayo. Good morning, Lagos. First show of the year. I'm guessing today's date is what now? Okay,
No,
sixth year.
no.
So
The first Tuesday show of the year.
first Tuesday show of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me. Yeah, first Tuesday show of the year for me. I'm so happy. I mean, doing this always. I mean, I would continue doing this as long as I can, as long as you guys will have me. So let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going. Looking forward to a great 2026, right? Both shaking more tables, breaking them when necessary as well. That's how we
Mm.
that's how we ball.
Yeah, I mean, I want us to also make some tables as well. So
Hmm. Make
so
some
that we
tables
can
as
break
well.
them if at all, and we don't.
I, I like where you took that too. Anyways, before we break any tables this morning, let's talk about Funke Akindele and Bimbo Thomas. Bimbo Thomas, she's a Nollywood actress. She recounted a harrowing experience in which armed robbers allegedly stormed a hotel accommodating cast and crew members of Omogeto Part 2 during filming in Ebutemeta right here in Lagos. Now, Bimbo played Nikki in the blockbuster movie, a breakout role that propelled her into mainstream fame. She said the attackers appeared to be targeting filmmaker and lead actress Funke Akindele following an earlier confrontation on set. Remember that must have been a very, very scary sort of thing to go through. I mean, you're on set, it's a movie, and then these guys storm in, and you might even begin to think that are these part of the the cast and the crew? What's going on here? But man, that was
Mhm.
absolutely wild.
Certainly, harrowing experience. When you're in that kind of position, a lot of things, can happen, and it's only the grace of God that would keep you, the protection of God. So I'm happy that they are able to even tell the story, and not, it's not a situation of just like with Anthony Joshua's two friends that were in front. If we're going to be
Mm.
telling Anthony Joshua's story, sure you understand my point. So we are not even happy that anybody's even lost. If in that case, but now in this case, um, we need to look at it in so many ways. Number one, in fact, first of all, let me just do this segue. I want to congratulate Funke Akindele on, to me, I think easily the top 10 movie of all time in Nollywood history. Behind the scenes, I watched it yesterday. I had a lot of family come through this holiday. I wasn't able to watch it. I wasn't even able to attend the premiere, even if I got to the premiere, but I had to leave. So this movie to me is one of the best Nollywood movies ever made. It's a top 10 movie easily. um my God, if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. It is worth the hype. Now, being able to do what she has done with all the previous movies, the 600 million, the other 600 million, the 1 billion, the other 1 billion, this one I know it's going to head into 2 billion easily. Congratulations to her. Now filming Omogeto Part 2, and you see the situation. I also want to commend the Lagos State government too. They are really focused on the arts, the entertainment sector. They are doing a lot. I have to say it. Their partnership with Ebony Life, Creative Academy, and the rest. But now, in as much as when somebody is doing good things, you see things that maybe they need to focus on as well. You still have to point it out. This thing, this story, this headline that this lady has mentioned, it is a serious issue with
Are you there, Rebel? It's it's way too early in the show to be having network issues. Or it's early in January 2026. So, Rebel, if you can hear me, we can't hear you. I'm guessing something has happened on your end, and you work to get back into the show. Let's see here. All right, while your boy is trying to work his way back into the show and get his thoughts across, talking about this particular incident, I can't even begin to imagine the level of fear and chaos that occurred there. According to the reports, someone was shot uh, at that time, and Bimbo actually linked the attack to an earlier incident that happened on the set. So, according to her, there were some boys who were disturbing them, and they were arrested and made to record apology videos. So, even though they had settled the area before filming, I think that incident got them all riled up, and they wanted to take their pound of flesh, more or less, is what actually went down. And just imagine a situation where you need to settle the area guys before you can actually film. So many abnormal things tend to happen in this country, but it seems like Irabor is back. Irabor, can you hear me? You're muted, just in case. You're muted, Irabor, if you can hear me. Okay, I don't know if Irabor can hear me clearly, but he's muted at the moment. So you'll have to unmute in order to get your thoughts across, Irabor. Will.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. So sorry, Ayo.
All right.
Hey, voila.
Net
Today,
network issues. Network issues.
what a first show we have. What was the last thing you heard, please?
What was the last thing that you were talking about Omogeto Part 2, and how working on that after the successful BTS movie.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that I spoke about the Lagos State government. I said they're doing a lot, and they've done a lot for the arts. They have partnerships with Ebony Life Creative Academy. They have a lot of things that they are funding, backing for the entertainment sector. They are doing a lot. But in as much as when people are doing a lot, you still see some holes and some gaps. You still have to point it out. If your parents back in the day paid your school fees and there's some things you still needed them to do, you still have to speak up. If it's within bounds and it's going to be good for you. So in this regard, I feel the Lagos State government, in fact, the entire federal government, they need to look into this whole thuggery issue where people want to go and shoot movies that would help position us on the world stage, and people are being disturbed. It is a very serious situation because you can lose lives and properties. So it needs to be looked into. I don't know how they're going to legislate this issue, if it's going to be put into the law, if, whenever you're going to shoot a movie, you have to, indicate it to the Lagos State government, wherever, whichever state you're in, the guild has to be aware. Certain measures have to be put in place. I'm sure if 10 to 20 people sit down in a room and brainstorm how it's supposed to be done, fine, we can figure it out. Sure, understand. We still have the same issue in America. That's why they even show it in their films or their TV series sometimes, when certain people come in a different packaging, but they are coming to extort people who are around that area. Even in American Gangster, Idris Elba's character wanted to do the same thing with Denzel's character. So it happens worldwide. So, but my own now is that ours is just so outlandish and it needs to be curbed. So I'm happy that they're even safe, nothing happened, but it's something that really needs to be looked into. We should not be focusing on the fact that we are depicting what's happening in society and leaving the fact that people who even want to depict other things aside from what's going on in society are in danger. It's not what we're supposed to be, doing as a nation right now in 2026. So it's a sad thing to see, sad thing to hear. I just want that people that are in the right places see this information and do what they're supposed to do. I really don't know. I really don't know why we're even talking about this. It's not even supposed to be an issue at all. We should even be talking about the next collaborations that we need to do for the Oscar films that we're looking to, shoot in the next 2 to 5 years. The fact that quote unquote Agberos are disturbing people for shoot, you know me now. Like, how I get irritated for things that should not even be issues.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm just happy that they're safe and all that. Ah, man, it's not easy. When you see people carrying security, you go think say maybe they try do big boy boya. Sometimes you really can't say. You mind that kind of thing happening to Funke of all people. I'm not saying that every other person is beneath anybody. I'm just saying
Mm.
they just by seeing face, they suppose even know they threaten that kind of person. Based on what the person has done so far. Anyway, Sha, it is well.
Indeed, it is well. It is well, and hopefully, these sort of things can actually become, because we hear one too many stories about them. People have to, settle the area, settle the Egwadubo within that space before they can do anything. It is such a very very crazy culture, but that
I'm
is the
telling
culture
you.
that we have to deal with. But it's an anomaly. It should not be by any stretch of the imagination.
There's a subplot of this in her current film Behind the Scenes. In fact, I want to give you out 2 tickets today for anybody that wants to go and see Behind the Scenes. It's that good of a film. Yes,
Ah,
it's that good of
okay.
a film. Yeah, it's that good of
Yeah.
a film. Very, very good.
Well, I guess on the other side of this break, we shall discuss the modalities of how that is going to pan out. So,
Certainly.
a lucky winner is going to get 2 tickets to go to the movie and see BTS Behind the Scenes by Funke Akindele. Let's take that break right now. When we come back in, we'll continue with that and so much more in the Grapevine here on Smooth 98.1. Okay, so what are you thinking in terms of
Oh no,
tickets?
how many just name the all the movies that Funke Akindele has released in cinema? Or we can ask give me 5 cast members from the movie Behind the Scenes. Something simple, relative. I don't know.
Okay, I think that should work. I think that should work. Although I feel like I'm giving expo for those who are for those who are on YouTube.
Or we can ask 2 different questions for. So the first one is the people with the fastest answer within 30 seconds or 1 minute should give us all the movies that Funke Akindele has released in cinema. Then once we have gotten one winner, we can now do another one where fastest fingers 1 minute give us 5 cast members from the current BTS film.
Okay. Okay. All right. No wahala. No wahala. Alrighty, welcome back into the Grapevine. It's a Tuesday morning here on Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life. A nice sunny day out there, 27 degrees, according to what I can see on my screen here. So get ready for a warm, warm sort of Tuesday. The kind of day that works for you to get what you need to get done and make things happen. Ayokunmi here. Irabor also with me on the show this morning. Irabor 1 trillion. I just increasing Irabor
Yes.
zeros. Like just
Amen.
center. The
I
more the zero,
received it.
as far as I'm concerned. Alrighty, keep up with us on WhatsApp and on YouTube as well. Let us know your thoughts on what we're discussing this morning, and just let's just gist and have a good time. Really, that's something we need. The WhatsApp number is 0911-999-0981. That is on WhatsApp. Now on YouTube, you can find us at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Leave your comments there as you always do. We always love to read from you. All right, before we do anything concerning tickets, let us talk about something that is equally as important, and this is this is a big deal as far as I'm concerned. It has to do with Portable. You're probably wondering, why am I talking about him? Well, I normally would not, but because of the context, that is what is important to me here. Now, Portable has escaped police arrest after beating up his fourth baby mama, actress Ashabi Simple. Now, the incident reportedly happened on the 1st of January during Ashabi's visit to his bar in Ogun State. Now, it's a viral video that has been going around online where Ashabi was seen holding Portable's clothes, saying that she was tired of being called his baby mama, insisted that he must also recognize her as his wife. There was a lot of back and forth over that he pushed her and so on and so forth. Anyways, after the commotion, the actress and her siblings reported him to the police for assault and abuse. there, Irabor, there's so many layers to this particular story.
Yes.
I don't even know how to make sense of it, but we don't condone any form of assault or abuse. We need to establish that one.
So the story is an onion story, and I'm going to keep it very 100. A lot of people may be upset about this. Yes, we don't condone any sort of violence. We don't condone. But just as with fighters and boxers, you train to be prepared. America has their nuclear warheads and all the bombs they have stored in certain locations. That's why they even conquer countries, just to make sure that if any casala boss, they are protected. So let's not now make it that because I have trained and I'm ready to go whenever it's time, I should now refrain completely when my life is in danger. You don't go to the zoo to put your hand inside the railings when they say don't feed the lion. Then they eat your hand and you get angry. I'm not saying that that's the situation here. We don't have any backstory, but all I am going to say is that women and men, please, let us not use our koro eye. For example, in this case, you see a man, he has already married somebody or he has several baby mamas. Then you too, you, the special one, Jose Mourinho, now you pick yourself to be. You now chook head inside that situation. Do you expect that situation to make sense or to be going well? It cannot go well. It doesn't work out like that. In that case, it doesn't work out like that. Please give me examples where that works out. So you cannot now put yourself in that position. Then now go further to now put yourself in this type of position you have put yourself in that kind of person. Oh, please, let's analyze that. So that's why I said that statement of, oh, yes, assault is fine. But you too, as a human being, you have to be accountable for the decisions you also make because you
Mm,
cannot be sure about the next person. It's just like with driving. You're on the road, you don't know what has happened to the person that is on your right or on your left. If somebody got heartbroken, you don't know what's up. That is why stay prepared, but don't go and start it. If somebody comes and you guys defend yourself at some point, I'm not saying that's the case here, but what I'm saying is women should stop using that lifeline to go and cause commotion, then cry wolf after. It's not supposed to work like that. So it's abuse of, I would say, immunity or power. Sure, you get my point. There are people that they are calm, you don't accost them, then they normal, they do it, they do. Even say when you even shake them, they will run away, they will, but you cannot now guarantee that that person will forever remain like it's not so. So let's also be mature and accountable and act accordingly. This lady, you don't do that kind of thing. As a man, in my own opinion too, you don't just go and be sowing seed anyhow again too, because it leads to such things. So that's why I'm going at it from the two angles. So again, is the tomorrow now you now hear somebody open their eye to go and follow Portable and have children for him. Then tomorrow they're not like, this whole life cycle is getting one kind. Let me wait till they do you now. What are you expecting? Look at what's going on with Two Face and Natasha and Annie. Annie, I now don't see Koro now from what she see. Like, man, wow, I was in this thing for so long. Oh, liberation and everything. Fine, good for you. Elsie Okocha is up and down dancing with half trousers and half boxers and trying to stay relevant and be happy with it. And said, meanwhile, she did die inside. So everybody just needs to give themselves brain and stop acting anyhow. That's why me, as I did like this, not be say I don't feel go carry person, give person belle now, even if I don't want marry you. But I know why. I know why. It's just for decorum, for arrangement, alignment, it's just for sense. You understand my point? It's not that I can't even handle it in the sense of like, even if I have a child out of wedlock, like I know what I need to do to make sure say this thing, but you know, see, let's all just be acting right. I beg. I don't like this story. I mean, I will always say all those things that people feel uncomfortable because I don't like when society now tries to make it seem like, oh, there's something is, clear cut. But I don't, nothing is clear cut. Oh, I don't know if you've seen a family that prays Rockmond Dumba and Sana Layton. When the guy found out that the lady was sleeping with her boss and the children were not his. Like, you want to watch that film, you understand. Then you ask me if what he did is justifiable or not. Then people say, you have to walk away. Ah, okay, now. Please don't be putting yourself in situations where somebody who you know that this person is going to, I can't go and meet Anthony Joshua and be looking for his trouble. It's not possible. Even if myself, I'm 6'3" and I did work out and I did do it, he's a professional boxer. I can't go and be putting myself in that kind of position, except it is life or death. I will defend myself to the last. But off eye test, I can't be doing that. Do you understand? Even you are yourself, where I thought pass you, I big pass you. I won't even want to be putting myself in a position to fight with you because I don't know your history. You can be a karate chop expert, and next thing, I don't fall for ground.
At the end of the day, everybody needs to be accountable and responsible for their actions. I mean, on Ashabi's side, on Portable's side,
yes,
it was a series of unfortunate events coming together at the end of the day. So, you know, we just need to be able to behave ourselves as people. Very unnecessary sort of things to be happening.
Like, I beg. If I give you experiences in this life, this is what I don't see. Now what?
I can just imagine. Anyways, before we move on to another story here, we'll talk about Beyonce, who is rolling in the dough at this point in time. Before we do that, as Irabor said, he wants to give out tickets to lucky winners to go and see the movie BTS. So the first question I'll be asking this morning, and it is,
find the square root of X.
if that's the case, let's just call it a day and be done with it.
Don't worry.
Okay,
Guys, next question. I don't worry. Tell them.
All right, the first question, and I mean the first person to give the first correct answer, fastest correct answer, is going to win this first one. In the movie BTS, list 5 of the cast members in the movie BTS Behind the Scenes by Funke Akindele. 5 of the cast members, their names, full names. Don't just tell me first name, full names. 5 of them. First correct answer is going to win that. Is going to win the tickets. Senfadro, do you need to okay? Do you need to watch the movie before you know who is in it? That's why you have the internet. Use the internet if you need to. Anyways, I'm waiting for the answers to that particular question. While I do that, Irabor, let's talk about Beyonce. The Bay High will be very happy about this one because Beyonce has joined the ranks of Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Bruce Springsteen, and her husband, Jay-Z, as one of the few musicians to achieve the remarkable milestone, according to Forbes. She has joined the $1 billion club, Irabor.
What of Kanye West, 50 Cent? I thought they're billionaires too, or were billionaires at a point. Okay, join Sha. Maybe they're not currently billionaires, or they're not officially billionaires. Oh well. Odumeje, I thought Odumeje is a billionaire. Odumeje is not a billionaire.
No. He got the powers. He got the powers. He got the powers. Maybe not the money, but the powers.
Okay, now. I thought he had Citadel. Okay. Anyway, we've expected this news for quite some time. I mean, at least the past 5 years. We knew that she was eventually going to get there. You know, Beyonce has a husband who is already a billionaire, has a circle of people, you know, the Kanye West, the PDDs, Rihanna. I mean, come on. She's not as business inclined as Rihanna. I don't think she's hot cake compared to Rihanna in terms of merch and business offshoot of, you know, the career of music. I think she's more music than, you know, all the other businesses. But it's not as if she's not businessy, if you get my point. I'm just giving, like, there's levels to this. But congratulations to her. I've expected it. This is not a surprise to me because Beyonce is Beyonce, the winningest Grammy winner in history. So she has done great and well for herself from Destiny's Child up until now, just releasing albums, you know, crossing genres, just doing what she does, being the performer, touring, everything. Oh my goodness, she's an actress as well. Not a bad actress, actually. Not bad. I mean, when she started off, it was a bit shaky, but I think she has mastered it in a way, you know, in her own right. So congrats to Beyonce. I mean, imagine your husband is a billionaire. She's also a billionaire, and they're still together. That's just a beautiful, beautiful situation to be in. Like, you know, you can give your wife money, you cannot give your wife money, but you still give her money because that's what you get to do. But you know, so you're even happy giving her money. It's like, it's such a beautiful thing. I can't even imagine it. Do you understand? Like, Bobo get, babe get, bam. Period.
Man. What a beautiful collabo.
Oh my God. Like, do you understand? The things are in my head right now. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, I'm happy for them for real, like genuinely. And a lot of people can reach this status, not even necessarily billionaire in dollar status, but like reach that level of your husband, you and your entire circle, you guys are doing it. But goat head will not allow some people.
Mm.
That's how it's goat head will
don't
not
s-
allow some people.
don't say any more than that. Don't say any more
Uh,
than that.
Goat
Just
head.
leave it
No,
that way.
leave it there.
Saint Fadjo says Udumeji is a billionaire spiritually. Well, I guess that
Oh,
counts in some way.
okay.
I
Okay.
guess that counts in some way. Tayo says, what shall we gain if we don't talk about Portable this 2026? It's giving New Year same me vibes. After all, he said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a baboon and I live in the zoo. Well,
Mm-hmm.
anyone who says that about himself, you need to think twice about approaching that person. In all
Ah,
honesty, you need to think twice or thrice, really, before you know. He then says, Irabor heartbroken like Pella driving in Lagos, and he's still on social media without any repercussions. I wonder what's going on. I mean, I thought he was going to be prosecuted for that stunt he pulled with the car accident and everything. We're supposed to talk about Pella this morning. I mean, he wants to return to school because of his inability to speak fluent English. Well, you know what they say, anytime you wake up is your own morning. So maybe he has woken up to that reality, or whether he's just chasing clout as he tends to do. But we can't talk about that in depth because of time. And this is Tayo says film care. We just we just did a remembrance for someone who gave birth to two children for her MD, and he says, "Irabor, I believe in you. You can take AJ. Just use your 100 powers." How do you know Irabor has powers? He's not Dumeji now. Irabor,
ah.
Irabor, do you have Dabus Kabash? I
No,
just
me,
wanted.
I just serve a living God. I'm God's
Okay,
child. So anytime
okay,
I have
that's
trouble, I just go and meet him. So,
okay. That's all.
but I won't
That's
go
all.
and be silly to go and be looking for trouble anyhow, just because. eh.
All right, before we go this morning, just on a little bit of a somber note, just to mention or talk about the Egbusons who lost their father Timini and Dakore. Their father passed away. Tayo, thank you for reminding me about that one. I just had to bring that up as we wrap up on the show this morning. They shared the
Mm,
news on Sunday, and well, I mean, I hope the family is granted the fortitude to bear that loss. Irabor.
mm. Wow. I mean, my condolences to the family, man. That's huge. Anybody losing a parent, losing anybody in your life, but most especially the patriarch, your father. I mean, I can't imagine. It's something I always dread. It's one of the days I dread. So, I wish God gives them the fortitude to bear this loss. Really, so sorry
Mm.
about that to their family.
Yes, indeed. And it seems like we have an Aguero moment here. For those who watch football, you know what I'm talking about. The last minute message. There's no name attached, but I'll read the message. It says, Good morning, Mr. Ayo and Mr. Irabo. It feels weird being called Mr. Ayo. Till now, I
Mm,
can't deal. Anyways,
hmm
answer to your Funke Akindele movie BTS question. Ibrahim Chata, Destiny Etiko, Victoria Adele, Yabo Joe Uzoarukwe. Oh, it's Max sending that message in. So, Max, ding, ding, ding. At the last minute, because I was about to wrap up on the show. So you came through
mm.
and, of course,
Congrats,
answered that
Max.
question. Congratulations to you, Max. You will be getting tickets to
Yeah,
go see the movie BTS. I will send you a message on what to do next when on the other side of the show. Just don't go anywhere and keep your phone close. Nice one. Thank you so
yes,
much for sending that in. And of course, we really, really, really Cisco,
gotta
Dabuska Bash all the way, if you know what I mean. Goodness gracious. That guy is so entertaining. I can't even. Anyways, Irabel, thank you so much for joining me
pleasure,
this morning. Always a fun time with
pleasure.
you on the radio.
Likewise, man. Good morning.
All right. Have a good morning and a great rest of the week. We'll talk definitely in the DMs. All right,
For
Lagos,
sure.
Nigeria, the entire world, wherever you are listening to us this morning on Smooth 98.1. Thank you for always keeping up with us on in the Smooth family, Smooth 981 on Instagram, on X. We are Smooth 981 FM. You can also catch up with your favorite shows that have gone by, just to take a look and get some of the value on YouTube at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. My name is Ayokunmi on the Smooth Breakfast. Of course, it kicks on. Don't go anywhere.